Haggy Animal one and all. Welcome to the Not Until Sports TV. Right. Today we want to talk about the World Cup as it is so far. It's been a weekend. As I said, I wanted to see a few games before I make my prediction on who I think could possibly win the tournament and who could do well. On reflection, as I said, the Brazilian national team has always been a team I've always favored. I've seen their first game, I've seen their squad overall, and it looks impressive. I've also seen the French national team. They also look impressive. I've seen them twice. I think we might be on a collision course for a repeat of the 1998 finals. France v Brazil. Redemption or repeat. That would be the headline. But from what I can see, those are the two most formidable teams so far in terms of squad depth and in terms of how they're structured and how they're playing. Not to say that they can't be a surprise team that could put a spanner in their works, but from what I've seen so far, those are the two strongest teams. And I think the winner will come from one of those two teams. And more importantly, I think that will be the finals. The dream finals, I think, for most people who are neutral. The football that the France team is playing, especially the movements of Kylian Mbappe and Dembele, is causing a lot of problems to teams. And as you can see, the Brazilian national team, even though it was one game, their pace was troubling the Serbians and their overall attacking guile. So that's where I think the finalists will come from. In regard to the French national team winning it again, it will be a repeat. That will be something good for their nation. Spain, Germany yesterday played out the way I thought they would have played out. Just two fading teams. I don't think they're strong enough to trouble those top teams if they go through. Saying that it's football, so anything is possible. I'm just saying, based on form, I don't see a lot from the Spanish national team or the German team to trouble the bigger boys going forward. As we all know, as I said before with England, it's not like they haven't got the players to trouble the team, but they haven't got the managers to allow them to trouble teams. So I don't know where they stand in terms of mindset. It's all about mindset. And they don't seem to want to unleash their attacking threat. They want to nullify other teams' attacking threat. So anything can happen there. And they're on course to meet France anyway at the quarterfinals at best. And if they want to turn into a box V forward training drill where they defend, and they might come unstuck pretty easily. Maguire's pace will be found wanting against France. So I don't know how they're going to go about that. I can tell it's probably Kyle Walker, three at the back, to try and cover for him, but then he will be taken away from the attacking threat there. So I can only see a French victory there, barring a calamity. Overall, the tournament, as I said, good football been playing. It's been a very good tournament so far, better than expected for the narrative that was set before the tournament started and all the doom and gloom. The football has actually been good. Look forward to the games each day. Supporters seem to be having a good time. Long may it continue. Another thing I want to quickly touch on is integrity in sports, where this one is not necessarily just in football, in basketball and all that, where I saw some teams not really trying to win games, i.e. Los Angeles Lakers and San Antonio Spurs game the other day I was watching, and I heard someone saying, oh, the Spurs are tanking to try and get the number one pick in the 2023 draft. And I'm thinking, how can that be possible that they're allowed to get away with it? Teams or organizations are allowed to essentially cheat and no one feels any way about it. If you're going out there to deliberately lose games in order to get number one draft pick, how is that any different to gambling and betting, scamming games and all that, and doping and cycling and all that? I don't see any difference. Where's the integrity in that? How can I then view the Lakers' victory as a victory if the Spurs was out there just to lose. It's only a few weeks into the season, literally about 5 weeks into the season, and teams are already playing to make sure that they don't win games. That sounds crazy to me. And if that should happen in another nation, God help us the way they would vilify them, the media. But somehow it's okay because it's America and they're doing it in their sports. I don't get it. But anyway, momentum, mori, one and all. And as always, not until.